Hey, what's up guys, it's Roadman here. Part 9 just came out, so you're probably expecting a Part 9 video. Well, that's not happening because everyone's already talked about it. So instead we're going to be going over what my favorite JOJO arcs are because there's a lot of stuff to go over in JOJO. One of the things I really haven't talked about are just my favorite parts and parts, you know? The arc that I like the most out of every part. But we'll only be doing 3. We'll be doing one from Part 8, Part 6, and Part 4. So strap in and I'll be telling you guys all about it. Killer Queen and Vitamin C is where Part 8 peaks, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I love the Wonder of You arc, just Killer Queen and Vitamin C is just amazing. The storytelling plus flashbacks showing Kira and Josefumi before Gappy is amazing. Not to mention that we see Damo and all the other rock humans there, which are just great. Kamira's there too, which is really cool. I think the art in Killer Queen and Vitamin C is just fantastic, and overall, I really enjoyed the Vitamin C arc, like, with the Killer Queen arc together. Like, both of them into one arc is crazy. You have an amazing fight with Vitamin C, and you have amazing backstory and implications for the rest of the part in the Killer Queen part of it, which is just awesome. Plus, Kira is a really good foil, Josefumi, and just Gappy in general, because Kira in Part 8 is like, you know, alternate universe Jotaro, right? And Josefumi is like alternate universe Josuke. So put together, it's like a weird mixture. It's amazing. I love this arc. It's honestly probably one of my favorites ever. And next up we got Heavy Weather. Part 6 recently got animated in December, right? And oh my god, it was a blast. It was heavenly, to say the least. It was amazing. And the Heavy Weather arc really stood out to me as one of the best arcs in JoJo, storytelling-wise and fight. I think the fight with Pucci is wonderful, and I think the idea of the Heavy Weather stand is amazing too. Snails are kind of gross and weird, and seeing people turn into them was just really strange. Not to mention that the backstory of Pucci and Weather is just amazing. Weather's backstory is super sad. Same with Pucci. They're just like terrible circumstances put together. It's really sad to watch, but the fight itself is great between them, and Weather dying in the end is so upsetting because he was my favorite Part 6 character. It's overall just a really good arc, and I have really nothing else to say about it. It's just amazing. My favorite arc in JoJo is 100% Bites the Dust from Part 4. Like, Part 4 is my favorite part, right? But I feel like the Bites the Dust arc is just amazing. It's a great mystery of what is actually happening. So I remember the first time I watched it, I was so utterly confused on why everything was resetting. It's great. And then the fight with Josuke and Kira in the end, where Okuyasu gets bodied by the bubbles, and Josuke is just at the top of his game. Bro is playing Fortnite. He's literally building walls mid-fight to protect himself from the air bubbles. It's amazing. Overall, I think Bites the Dust is extremely well animated, greatly voice acted by dubbed and subbed. The idea of it is phenomenal, and not to mention that the song reference of Bites the Dust is great too. Plus, Kira being one of my favorite villains and Josuke being my favorite Joestar, it's a perfect combination. I'm a diehard Part 4 fan, so I don't know what to say. It's just amazing.
Stop!
Ignore the computer. I'll
Stop.
secretly shoot.
Stop!